is 141 days till the man burns, and today we're talking about the Adopt a Sparkle Pony initiative. If you don't know what a sparkle pony is, it is a person that comes to Burning Man completely unprepared, but they have the most amazing costumes you have ever seen. You'll find them probably in front of the man looking fab, trying to clear a path so they can get that Instagram shot. They are not the most popular of burners. So why would you want to adopt one of these nightmares? Adopt is a bit of an extreme word. I'd say more educate is probably a better word. If you speak to a sparkle pony about, their general behaviour, their lack of preparation, the fact that they're not self-reliant, it's generally because they're uneducated. They thought they were going to Glastonbury or Coachella, something along those lines, and then they turn up at Burning Man and are completely shocked that they can't just buy water or food or any of that other stuff. So next time a sparkle pony wanders into your camp asking for basic supplies, ask them why they aren't prepared, and the chances are they'll say, I didn't know that I wouldn't be able to get that stuff here. And then you can spend a bit of time explaining something to them, like take 2 minutes out of your day and explain moop, or show them how to secure a structure, pound rebar, give them a rundown of the things they need to bring, or the 10 principles, like whatever you want. Give them just a little bit of Burning Man education. It's going to make them less annoying for the rest of the week. They're not going to be dropping moop everywhere. They're not going to be trying to hold their Instagram photo shoots, hopefully. And when they get back and one of their sparkle pony friends is like, hey, I want to go to Burning Man, they'll be able to explain to them, like, oh yeah, it's not what you think. It's not like a festival. Go and read the survival guide and the first timers guide and make sure you have this, and this is the kind of culture and things like that. The more you can educate people that aren't really knowledgeable about Burning Man but want to go, the more you can educate them on the 10 principles and self-reliance and things like that, the better it's going to be for everyone. We're not going to have these nightmares walking around in amazing costumes just being leeches on the rest of the community, or doing things that just drive the community crazy. Of course, if a sparkle pony walks into your camp and is like, yeah, no, I just didn't bring any of that stuff because, the player will provide and I figured everyone else would bring enough stuff. Okay, maybe tell them to get lost because they knew they should have been self-reliant and they didn't bother doing it. One of the principles is radical inclusion, and there are definitely some people that do not get radically included at Burning Man, and sparkle ponies are one of them. And sure, yes, it is because of, how they behave and what an annoyance they can be to the community, but if we educate them, they won't be such an annoyance, and then they can be radically included as well instead of everyone kind of shunning them. Let them know when they're doing something that's not okay or that's going to annoy other people. At the end of the day, everyone had to be schooled on something to do with Burning Man. No matter how much research you do, there's always going to be something that you're not going to find out until you get to Burning Man. So, remember, you probably messed up sometimes too. You probably, did the wrong thing and someone schooled you on it. So, pass on those lessons, school people on it nicely, obviously. By the way, Burning Man are doing a lot to try and prevent, moochers and sparkle ponies getting into Burning Man when they're not prepared with their own supplies for self-reliance. They search everything at the gate, and if the gate staff feel like you don't have enough water or you don't have enough to survive, they will send you away to go and deal with the problem, and they will only let you in once you have dealt with it, once you have enough for your own survival to be self-reliant. But of course, with anything, there's always going to be one or two that manage to slip through the cracks. So what do you guys think? Should we just be shunning sparkle ponies, or should we be trying to educate them a bit? Personally, I make every effort to radically include everyone, and if I can teach someone something that is going to make their time at Burning Man more enjoyable or easier, or is going to help them survive, then I think it's a good thing that you can do. So anyway, let me know what you all think in the comments. I'm sure there's some people that disagree and think we should just let these people suffer. As always, if any of you see me wandering around Burning Man, probably not dressed like this, then feel free to come and say hi to me. Bye.